And we're going to go live to Sarah Bloomqust along Delaware Avenue, where she is reporting live from Philadelphia. Sarah.
Well, Monica, it's tough to believe we're on the banks of the Delaware River and not on the banks of the ocean, on the shoreline. This is some pretty impressive rainfall and wind gusts we're seeing here in the city of Philadelphia. We're right along the Ray Street Pier, and of course, the pier is closed at this point. The authorities have been watching the river levels, as Mayor Michael Nutter's been reminding people. This is a city of two rivers, and the Delaware River looking pretty angry at the moment. I talked with a DRPA officer. He's been coming by every so often and taking pictures. He said when his shift started, this is the Ride the Ducks boat ramp. He could see all the way down to the end of the ramp, but the river water is rising. High tide here was at 11:45 this morning, but the river water level does continue to rise. As we look along here, I think you can kind of tell how the water is just coming right toward us, the wind and the rain. And if we look up toward the bridge, I think you can see the wind and the effect on the rain up there as you look at it as it's coming off the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Of course, there are traffic restrictions on the bridges around the region right now, affecting mostly truck traffic and motorcycles, those things at the moment. And coming out here onto Delaware Avenue, this is an area, I do have to say, that always floods. It's just kind of a matter at this point of when it will flood. Philadelphia police have been coming by periodically to monitor the roadway. You can see there are already some crews out. They did some sandbagging there. That's at the base of the bridge. There must be some storage under there or something because they put those sandbags. We also went over to the Schuylkill River a little bit earlier, and that had a good ways to go before it crested the banks, even in some of the areas prone to flooding there in like the East Falls area. But again, they are monitoring those areas. We were driving as well. There are very few cars out on local roadways. You can see Delaware Avenue, just the occasional car passing by, and there is some ponding at this point. But really the other issue out on the roadways is the wind, especially with a higher profile vehicle. Those wind gusts, it can be tough to maintain your lane when the wind gusts are like this. But again, we'll be out here watching the Delaware River, as the authorities are doing, as well as the Schuylkill. There are great concerns about flooding up and down the rivers on both sides of this city as we deal with really the wind and the rain. Again, I imagine these conditions when we're at the shore, not in the city of Philadelphia, but conditions really deteriorating here at the moment. Live on Delaware Avenue, I'm Sarah Bloomqust, Channel 6 Action News.
All right, Sarah, thank you.